Good morning and welcome to a rainy, I know it's a surprise, balmy Alva, Oklahoma. It's Rose and Ben on the radio. I am not Rose. Appreciating you listening today. We're going to talk, well, we're going to talk about a bunch of different stuff, and we have some great guests. You're listening to the most mature, latest morning show in the free world of radio. Rose and Ben, 168 years of fall down 7 times, get up 8, of the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, and those stories that only Rose can tell. Speaking of, here's Rosie.
Oh, yes. It's a great day to be alive, and I like rain. It's a good thing.
It is. It is.
Did you go through a little rain this morning coming in?
I did. Coming in, I took the Avard Road because I thought, it's usually quicker. There was water running over the roads, over the pavement, because some of the creeks had swollen so much. That's just the only place.
Do you have a rain gauge?
Well, I did have. When we got the first 2 inches or whatever it was, 10 inches ago, I accidentally broke it, and I went to Trent at the Hopeton State Bank, and I said, I need another rain gauge. He said, you and everybody else, Pard. I've just had to reorder. So, no, I don't have a rain gauge. Do you?
Yes, but it was, I think I had emptied it. It was 2.5 inches yesterday, but I don't know what we got overnight. I'm thinking 3 inches. Do you girls know? No?
You can't ask them a question. They aren't officially here yet.
Oh.
Who are those people, Rosie?
Oh, we've got great guests here today. We have a gal named Katie Hiddle and another gal by the name of Susan Holliday, and they are extension educators. And they're going to tell us about the Woods County Free Fair coming up. And with that, I'm going to give this to Katie and have her start out and tell us a little bit about the Woods County Free Fair.
Well, thank you both for having us on. We sure appreciate it. We just wanted to get on here quickly and give you some details about the fair. Like they said, the fair is next week, so we are creeping up really close. The dates are September 4th, 5th, and 6th, and we have lots of fun activities and events and different things going on. A few of those key dates and times as far as the livestock side of thing goes. The Merchants Building will be open to the public at 3 o'clock on Thursday the 4th, and anybody can go in after 3 to look at all of the poultry, rabbits, eggs, and more in there, so you can go look through all the chickens, look through all the bunnies, and see how they placed as well. The horse show, the indoor events, will be at 6 o'clock Friday evening. So that will be September 5th. The horse show will get started. And then the rest of the horse show will be Saturday morning at 8:15. Excuse me, and those will be the speed events outside. As well, Saturday morning will be the livestock show, and that will begin at 8 o'clock Saturday morning. So we invite everybody to come out and see all the different animals and competitors that will be going on that weekend. Also, a reminder on that note, the pre-entries for poultry, rabbit, and horse show are due tomorrow, which is Friday, August 29th at the Extension office. And I will pass it to Susan to give you guys a little bit of information on the rest.
Before, I have a question or two. Yeah. How is your attendance or at the horse show? Is that a big event?
It could be bigger. We're working on...
Give her the microphone, Rosie. Katie?
Yes.
This has got to be pretty good horse country, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yes, it is. I think we're trying to build the horse show back up. I think it's gotten a little bit smaller through the years, but there's a million things that all these kids are doing and involved in, and everybody's very busy. But we are working on getting that horse show built back up. The horse show superintendents are the Tomberlins, and they do a wonderful job with the horse show. So I give them a lot of credit on keeping that up and running and doing such a great job with that and all those entries that we do get.
And maybe one of the things that has kind of trimmed it down a little bit is, we used to buy a pretty good horse for $300 to $500. Those days are gone.
Long gone. Oh yeah.
Long gone.
Yeah, you're looking at double, triple digits on most anything. The horse industry has definitely boomed, and rightfully so. There's a lot of money and a lot of time that goes into making those good horses and raising them and training them. There's a lot of money and time and energy in it, and so yeah, they're a pretty penny anymore.
That we've just made the the Northwest Oklahoma Rodeo Circuit, the Winoka Rodeo, followed by the Freedom Rodeo, followed by the Cherokee Rodeo. And then going to all three of them at least one of their nights, it's just a hoot to look and see look at where the trailers are parked. I mean, there's everything from what looks like it should be thrown for junk to stuff that people are living in and inviting people over.
Oh yeah.
To haul their horses. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's incredible.
I mean, if it'll get you there, it works, and that's the goal. But yeah, there can be pretty small, pretty rusty trailers, and there can be ones that are more expensive than your house. It's pretty interesting. But if you rodeo all summer and you live in it all summer, it needs to be a little bit comfortable.
Rosie, I'm sorry, I butted in there. You got a next question?
Oh, I just wondered about, do people still bring rabbits, and what about pigs?
Oh yes.
Pigs by the thousands. Pigs everywhere. I said
and
to...
if you can catch them, you can take them home. There's a pig race. I'll tell you what. Yeah.
Do we grease them anymore? Do they grease the pigs?
Absolutely. Yep. It's on order.
The grease. I asked one of the ag teachers at when we were dedicating the pool out here just a few weeks ago. I said, we were talking about showing animals because his daughter shows, and I said, it's great that we have goats, so something is cheap enough for people to buy. He said, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" Mm-hmm. He said, "What used to be a $15 goat is now $2,000."
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, it is crazy. But yes, Rosie, we do have lots of poultry and rabbits, and there'll be all kinds of eggs as well. Beautiful rainbow-colored eggs to look through that people will bring in to enter. So you should definitely check out the Merchants Building, the poultry building, and you can see all the chickens and all the rabbits and all kinds of stuff in there. Yeah, they get a lot of entries in there.
Chickens?
Yeah.
Chickens, we do chickens. Yeah.
Yep, chickens, eggs, rabbits. Anything you can think of.
It's a fun little tour.
Yeah.
To go through there. You guys are about to step your game up, facility-wise. But when you move out of where you are now to the new place, it's going to be a lot like, I would think, like me watching what used to be the Myriad torn down. Now the big building at the State Fair will replace the big house. This was the last year for the big house.
Very sad.
How long have we done the Woods County Fair where it is right now? I mean, there's got to be some aching hearts to move out of that old facility, but some thrills too, maybe.
Well, Ben, I don't know if I can give you an exact number. I know this is my 10th fair, and it's been going on at least for the last 50 years, if not longer. However long the fairgrounds has been in existence, I imagine, is how long the fair has been held out there.
I remember getting in trouble as a little kid. It's maddening. I can't find my pickup at Walmart, but I remember stuff like this. I got in trouble because my folks, it's safe, and so me and some guys wandered off. there used to be some old planes, fuselages around those buildings left over from World War II. And I got inside of one and went to sleep. And the entire fair, I'm told, I was being spanked and my eyes were closed, so I'm not sure exactly, but the entire fair was looking for me. Are there any old airplanes left out there at all?
No, I believe those have all been moved out or probably put in storage somewhere. Unfortunately, they're not there. I can't imagine you getting in trouble though. That's hard to believe.
Yeah, right.
But that sounds like it would have been fun to explore.
Oh, and I mean, the county fair is the greatest babysitter that ever happened. You know, I mean,
well,
you can take.
Don't
your,
advertise that now, Ben, because
yeah, okay. Yeah,
we don't want some children running around out there
I
on the
see
loose.
where you're going with this. Yeah, live radio has its problems. Yeah.
Oh, well, again, my name is Susan, and I'm one of the extension educators with OSU Extension here in Woods County. And I'm going to talk a little bit about our open class exhibits. Most of those are in the women's building. We do have some open class exhibits, as Katie was talking about, the poultry, rabbits, and chickens in the poultry building, but it also houses our crops and our vegetables, the garden vegetables, as well as some of the ag mechanic projects and grain. We have grain boards, grains that people can enter, and those are all found in the poultry building. The women's building is packed full. I don't know if you've been in there for the last year or so, but we've expanded so much we really don't have much room to expand more, which is a good thing. But that encompasses just about everything else besides the livestock and the vegetables.
I see that the quilt category has grown leaps and bounds. You really have a lot of handmade quilts now.
Yes, that is very true. We have so many quilts entered, it's hard to find places to display them, and we do want to display them because they are works of art. We have several quilters and quilt guilds here in Alva, so we're very lucky to have that. So those are housed in our sewing division, along with the clothing, the home improvements. We have a senior citizens and a nursing home division in that with the sewing. Also, photography is a growing division. A lot of
I'm
people
glad you brought that
love
up.
to take pictures, especially with their cell phones, and there are categories for just about everything. So you have plenty of time. You've got a week from today to get those printed out and brought in.
Who's the photography? I'm sorry.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not sorry.
No, you go ahead. It's your show.
Okay. No, make no mistake. It's her show. It is Rosie's. It is Rosie's show. The different categories in photography. Who's your photography superintendent?
Our superintendent is Jody Brott
Oh,
from here in
really?
Alva. Yes, she's taken it over for the past couple of years. But we have a judge that comes in to judge the photography for us.
And landscape would be like a category, or
Yes.
animals could be a category.
Yes, landscape, animals, people, action, black and white. There are even some that you can edit and alter a little bit. We have a division for that. We've got juniors for those under 18, and then adults 18 and over. There's a category for the old-fashioned cameras, cell phone photography, just about anything you could think of. We have a division for it. Go ahead.
What is a category that has bloomed since you said this is your 10th fair,
10th,
right?
yes.
What's a category that has bloomed or has started from nothing and is big now? Does anything jump out at you? Well, cell phone photography would have to be one of them, I think.
Definitely. Photography has expanded a lot. It's something that most anyone can do, especially with a cell phone. And there's a lot of interest in photography, so that has grown exponentially. And we may have to get some more display boards. We've had so many entries.
Whoa.
I will say also our floral division, the house plants and cut flowers and potted plants, that has also grown. We usually have a big open class flower show in that division as well. And of course, cultural arts, because children as young as 3 and 4 can enter in the cultural arts in our pre-K division. So we just have something for just about every age.
And the touring is, you need to put a pattern together. For instance, after going to the pig barn, I recommend you then go to the flower barn.
That sounds like a good plan.
It's a strategy that I've used in the past, and it works very well. And very seriously, we have incredible flower people. I don't know what you call a flower person, not a hippie, but I mean what's a person that raises flowers called?
Well, we have quite a few master gardeners here in Woods County.
A master gardener.
Master gardener, yes. And I can think of one off the top of my head, Sudamurthy, that enters literally hundreds of things. But we do have a lot of gardeners. However, you don't have to be a master gardener to enter. Like you said, we've had a lot of rain this summer, and the flowers are looking beautiful, and the vegetables are looking good. So you can go out in your yard and cut some flowers and enter those. You can put together a little bouquet and enter that in the open class. If you have a good-looking house plant, get it dusted off and just bring it on down to the fair.
Rosie, it's going to be another big county fair. Now, Susan says she's worked 10 of them. How many fairs you been to, Rosie?
I started way up in Barber County, then I'm a lot, but I don't have any idea. But it's
Now you're a baked goods person. I mean, you brought
Yes,
this.
one time
What'd you bring in here today? What is it?
that's zucchini bread.
Zucchini bread.
People have
Would
been
you enter
giving-
that in the fair? Is there a category for zucchini? There is.
I've got to say, one time I entered a loaf of homemade bread, and I got it first, but it's been a long time ago.
That recipe would still fly, probably. I mean,
Well,
what did Katie just say? What?
I said that she could make some homemade ice cream to enter. So we have a couple fun nightly contests that people can absolutely come enter or just come and taste test after the fact. So on Thursday night, the homemade ice cream contest will be held. The entries are due at 6:30 and the judging will be at 7.
Oh, wow.
And then Friday night, it gets even better, the Death by Chocolate contest.
Oh.
And the same on that as well. Entries at 6:30, judging at 7. And then just one more quick thing. On Thursday night is Kids Night at the fair. So we invite everybody to come out and explore the different youth organizations that are available in the county.
Outstanding.
it used to be you could line up and get a dish of that homemade ice cream. Do you still do that?
Yes, and I will keep passing the mic.
Yes, you can actually get a bowl or a cup of ice cream. We even give little tastes, so you can decide which ones you want to take home with you, or you can just sit down and eat it right there. I did want to mention that our ice cream contest is something that we brought back last year after several years not having it, and people really did miss it. But that contest is actually sponsored by our OHCE, which is our Oklahoma Home and Community Education, and it is a fundraiser for our OHCE. So people that come out and buy a cup or a bowl of ice cream are supporting OHCE, who just do numerous activities in the community. And then for our Death by Chocolate, we have a junior division and an adult division on that, and there are prizes for both of those contests. The OHCE sponsors prizes. So if Ben wants to dust off his homemade ice cream recipe and bring it in, and he could win $100 for first place. Really? Yes. Second place is $50 and third place is $25. So I think that would be well worth his time, don't you?
I do. Oh, you weren't talking to me. We have the ladies that will present the county fair on hand. We'll be back to wrap up with them and move to another exciting, not quite as exciting as these ladies, but pretty exciting kind of a guy. We'll be back right after this.
It's Rose and Ben on KALV.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you. We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
This is Rose and Ben on KALV.
It is Rose and Ben, mainly Rose, on the show. The we don't do oldest. Oh, sorry, Rosie. The most mature and latest morning show in the free world, Thursday at 11 a.m., and that's the only time. We don't want to. Now, Rosie will occasionally, she's a little more well-rounded. She called me the other day at like 7:30 in the morning. I figured that there was a car wreck, so I answered. That's the only reason I got out of bed. And Rosie is huffing. And I said, she's telling me that she wants to invite this person to be on the show. I said, Rosie, what are you doing? And she said, well, I'm on my bike ride. And I just remembered. True story. True story. That's a true story. We have Susan and Katie here from the fair. That's kind of a paraphrase. I mean, they're much more important than that. Thank you incredibly for your information, and you have some more.
Well, I just wanted to let everyone that's listening know about how to go about entering things in the fair and the deadlines on that. You can pick up tags and fair books at the extension office, of course, but we will have tags available at the fair. So on Thursday, the 4th, September 4th, for open class entries, you can bring those by the women's building from 7:30. I'm usually there at 7:30 for people that go to work. They can drop those off before work until 5:30. There are a couple of exceptions to that, but for most every department, 7:30 to 5:30, except for the floral division. The floral division closes at 12 noon, so make sure you get your flowers and your plants there by noon so we can get those judged. And then our OHCE, we have project booths for them to display things that they have worked on throughout the year, and those have to be in place by 9 a.m. Everything else, we take entries until 5:30. We have judging on Thursday and Friday, and that is open to the public. So if you'd like to hear more about what it takes to get a blue ribbon in canning, you're welcome to come. Or if you want to hear from a master seamstress what they look for when they're judging quilts, you are more than welcome to come. Also, as Katie said, don't forget tomorrow is the deadline for the poultry, rabbits, and horses. So we hope to see everybody at the fair, and we would love to have you enter items. Rose's zucchini bread, I think, is going to make her what would you call that, Rosie? Your comeback? Yeah. Yes, your comeback.
We would not probably call her the comeback kid, but yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
come back.
So everybody can enter something from pre-K to over 100. If you're still able to get it in there, we'll take it. So
All right,
we'd love to
Susan.
see you.
And Katie?
Yeah, just a few wrap ups here quickly. I want to just thank the fair board. First off, they have a huge part in putting on the fair and making sure everything gets going and runs smoothly. The fair kitchen will be run by Wicked Grind this year, so it'll be very tasty. Make sure you come out and get a bite to eat and get a drink. It'll be well worth your time. And then finally, don't forget about the dog show. That will be Saturday at 2 o'clock
How
in the
fun.
Merchants Building. And thank you guys so much for having us.
It is absolutely our pleasure. We appreciate you very much. Rosie,
Thanks a lot, girls.
you need to say bye to the girls.
Yes,
Thank you, Katie.
I
Thank
think
you,
we'll
Susan.
be having them back again.
Well, as long as there are fairs,
They
yes.
said they had a lot of stuff to tell us, so
They'll be moving to a
Okay,
new
we're
location
game to
before
go.
long, too.
okay.
Thank you, ladies. So now entering the studio suite, we actually have two guests on the show, so we may run past, we may sweep the top of the hour. We'll go ahead and do the news, but and the farm girl, and then we may come back and talk a little more, or we may not. We'll just see where this goes. Norval Ritter is here, and as she does, since it's her show, Rose will introduce him. And following that, Ana Maria Ramirez is with us, and she will be talking all about the Winoka all-school reunion. Norval was a big factor in the Alva all-school reunion, which went so well. So the Winoka reunion is this weekend. It's a big deal. The princess has bought 2 new dresses and is at the spa today to get ready for 2 wonderful days, the Winoka alumnus celebration, and Ana Maria will be along to talk about that. Introduce your guest, although he's famous, but I mean, it's a thing we do.
He's famous for the car club show, I think.
And we call him the
other
commish,
things.
but that's another story.
Yes, that's why you're here today. I hope, Norval, is that? And if we cut you short, we'll have you back next week.
Oh, Lord. Don't be warning
I
the
think
guests.
that's a threat.
So, welcome again, Norval. Welcome.
Thank you.
It is is it 23rd, 24th?
It is the 24th because we skipped a year for COVID.
Uh-huh.
So this is the 24th one we have put on.
And the title of it is The Big.
It's actually the Jeff Bryan Big Cruise and Car Show. Jeff Bryan is the major sponsor this year.
Oh, good.
So yeah, we are excited. It's September the 19th, 20th, and 21st.
Do you have any indication about the entries? Are they going to be? It's growing. I know that every year it takes up more of the square, the parking of the cars, and it's gotten almost clear to the east end of the square.
Oh yeah, it'll be just as big or bigger, probably bigger. What we really are excited about on that part is the amount of people that just come to it. I mean, last year was the first year we really had geomapping. The group that does it for the city did that, kind of to show the city what they could do, and the numbers were staggering. We had just on Saturday there was 8,500 people downtown. Now, you consider that Alva is a town of 5,000 people. Last census, it just barely cleared 5,000, like 5,008 or something. And so if you say 50% of the people went to the car show in Alva, which I think is a plenty big number because the ball team was out of town and everything. So if you say 50% of the people in Alva went to the car show, that means 6,000 people were visitors in Alva on Saturday alone. And they were individual. They can tell that was 8,500 individuals, not just the unique people. They do that by telephones.
What's your special show? I heard it's going to be some kind of a really special thing where they do all kinds of tricks and with what, little cars or what?
Okay, so Ronnie and Katie put this together, and this is a group from Arizona. And what they do, they use motorcycles, and they come off a big ramp and fly up in the air, and they get off the motorcycle and get back on it and flip it around, and they do all kinds of crazy stuff. I read the contract because they wanted me to read the contract before they signed it, and we had to make a few changes. And anyway, one of the stipulations in the contract is there will be 50 foot of vertical clearance. They want to be able to go 50 foot high and not hit anything.
That would be like 3.5 stories up an office building.
At least, or 4.
Or 4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or even on a house, it'd be 5 houses. Yeah. So yeah, it's stupid. It's crazy. It'll be higher than anything downtown but the Bell Hotel up in the air. And they
think about that.
And they're going to do it over asphalt. There's no cushions underneath or anything. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be worth watching.
Now, Norval, bear with me on this because I made some notes, so I now have to read my notes. It may be a challenge here, but I saw you know how on your main page, whatever browser you use, there'll be that day's news stories and stuff. And
yes.
This was in the last week, so I read the article, which was 2 or 3 pages long, and in Catoosa, Washington, there is a car show where they are bragging that it's the only car show in the downtown of a city, of a town, where they allow burnouts right there in downtown, and are thinking this year they may actually have some drag races. And this is the only place in the United States that they do this.
That's why you can't trust what you read on the internet.
I thought about, when I was reading this, I was thinking about when we were clearing the area, so your guy that did the 80-mile-an-hour wheelie totally through downtown.
we actually, we've probably, I'm going to say for 22 of the 24 years we've had burnouts in downtown Alva. We've had racing for it'll soon be going on 15 years downtown Alva. Yeah, it's been a good thing, and we actually got the idea for racing on the downtown streets. We got to admit we weren't the first. We got the idea from Kingman, Arizona, and they no longer do it, but they decided to, it's close to California and it wasn't environmentally friendly or something. But yeah, it's a big deal.
I always thought that would be your idea because you were a racer, big time racer.
Yeah, I did love racing, but it wasn't my idea. I did read that Kingman, Arizona was doing it and what distance they were doing it over, and what a hit it was that people wanted to come do it even on that short distance, kind of like drag racing away from the stoplight. And yeah, that's what we did, and it's been a big deal. This year also, this will be exciting, really exciting. We're bringing back the dyno, and that's an expensive thing to do, but people love to watch the dyno. There are people who will bring their chairs and sit there all day to see what numbers those cars are putting out as far as horsepower and stuff.
Incredible. And you were talking about geofencing, and the numbers came from downtown. And the last 2 years I've been downtown, we have doing live streaming. If you think there weren't 8,800 people, 85 and some change, I think, right? 85, yes. 80, something like that downtown. We archive everything on the website. Go to it and punch up last year or the year before and look at the people that are watching, that are caught in our camera, that are watching like the drag races and all of the stuff that go on downtown.
Oh yeah, there'll be people start showing up at 7 in the morning and they don't leave till 9 o'clock at night when we say it's over.
And a big part of that is food trucks. I mean,
Rose is excited. She's all ready.
Let's talk about food trucks.
I see a lot of guys that get caught up with their wives, because the old deal of you've never taken your wife anyplace nice. Well, what about this food truck? You're going to love this.
Well, and food trucks can be expensive. It could be as much as going to a nice restaurant.
True.
How many are coming?
How many are coming?
Well, I think 14. We just it all depends basically because we don't want a whole lot of noise down there disturbing everything. We get big generators from the city and from the hospital and places like that and bring them down there, and we limit it by how much we can actually plug in and space that we have and try to keep them, and we limit the number of food trucks because we want everybody to make good money, but we want a nice variety. And so,
and another thing that you do, and I learned this from the State Fair of Oklahoma, when Wisconsin cheese became really famous. One year there were like 11 Wisconsin cheese food trucks at the state fair, and they had to look around and go, So one thing you do is there's just about one of everything.
Yeah, there's one and not over two of anything. Yeah, because we want a variety, and if you have 10 Mexican trucks or barbecue trucks or something, none of them are going to make any money, and we've been turning trucks away, and we hate it. I know the people that are from the club that are in charge of the trucks have been turning people away, and they hate that, but by the same token, they don't want anybody to go home and say we didn't have a good experience with our food truck in Alva, Oklahoma.
True. We are, Rosie and Ben, talking with Norval Ritter. Yes, the famous Norval Ritter. He's here with us today. No autographs. He's got stuff to do. We'll be right back after this timeout.
It's Rose and Ben on KALV. Let's talk about your future. Are you looking for a career change or possibly training in computers, health careers, automotive, cosmetology, digital design, electrical trades, welding, or biomedical sciences? At Northwest Technology Center, we offer these programs for adults, high school, and homeschool students from Alene Clio, Alva, Canton, Cherokee, Fairview, Freedom, Ringwood, and Winoka. Call to enroll today at 580-327-0344 in Alva or 580-227-3708 in Fairview. Northwest Technology Center is preparing students for success in education, careers, and life. This is Rose and Ben on KALV.
It's Rose and Ben on the radio in Alva, Oklahoma. Yes, friends, the balmy, cool air, freshly rained upon, beautiful. I mean, I was telling Rose this. I went to the Freedom Rodeo, and I took what I call the Freedom Road. That's kind of the back roads. My family homesteaded in Fair Valley, which is on that Freedom Road. I hadn't taken that road for a long time, so when I went out to the Freedom Rodeo, I drove it in the daytime. And in August, that road always is in earth tones, yellow and brown. It looks like a rainforest. It is beautiful. Every pond is full. All the cattle are fat. It is gorgeous. Everything's green. Now, quite a bit of it's weeds because, well, it's pasture land. But, I mean, it is gorgeous in northwest Oklahoma. And coming here today, I'm driving through water on the road from the rain last night, which brings me right back to Norval Ritter.
Okay. Norval's here to talk about the car show, and he brought some very nice programs. These programs are excellent, and people should be sure and get these. Where do they get these programs?
Well, all our sponsors around town should have them, unless they've run out, and they're supposed to call us, and we'll bring more. But any of the sponsors, and I will list a few here on the front of the program. And there's lots of sponsors. We've had people realize how many people it brings in, and people are really good about contributing to this. But Jeff Bryan is the main sponsor. Jeff Bryan Chevrolet up at Kiowa, and Jeff will be down here for the show.
That's one of my students.
All right. and he will be down here for the show and stuff. And he took the place of Bank Central as the main sponsor when Bank Central was going through their transition. We made a change to Jeff, and he's signed a 5-year contract to be the sponsor. He'll be a sponsor for the next 5 years.
I'll bet he did. That's
Yes.
good for him, and it's good for the community.
He is excited. He loves it. And also want to mention Alva State Bank. They've been a long-time sponsor helping us. Holder Drugs. Todd's as you know, he's enthusiastic, and he's been a big help. Bushman Heat and Air is a new sponsor. Napa, they have been with us for countless years. Napa has been a sponsor. They have the stores in Woodward and Fairview and Alva and Canadian Texas, and they bring cars over. Those guys have some from Woodward that own this. They have some really nice cars, and they bring those over. Star Lumber is a big sponsor this year, and he's helping with a lot of things. And there's just a lot goes on.
Can they pick these up ahead of time?
Oh yeah, they should have them now. We got 5,000 of them and distributed them.
I
so
saw
they're
a ton
around.
of them yesterday in Napa. Maybe not a ton, but a bunch.
Yeah, there'll be, go to Napa, go to any of these people I mentioned, and there's a lot of others. And I know Katie's been putting them out on Facebook, lists of the sponsors, Alva Beer Company, Northwest Landscape, there's Mac, there's a whole Hopeton Church will have a big breakfast on Sunday down there, and when church service at the car show, and they're a longtime sponsor and help with the show.
Speaking of Jeff Bryan, your feature sponsor from Kiowa, I saw in the newsgram that Bushman is expanding to have a new office and a new facility in Kiowa. Bushman from here in town.
Yes, and he is a front page sponsor of the car show, so we're excited for him. So.
It's incredible the diversity of not just this event, but what's in this event. It attracts just every nationality, every geographic. I mean, how many with the geofencing? Do you know how many states are represented at the car show?
We didn't get that information last year. Hopefully, we can get that this year. I will. This is just kind of a quick, fast story I'll tell you. I actually had a guy call my phone yesterday, and he said, hey, this is, and I won't mention his name, but he's from up at Topeka. He's come here for a number of years, and so he knows me, and he said, we booked our rooms already and stuff, but we're just wanting to check, make sure everything's on track for the car show before we come that way with a bunch of other people. And I said, yeah. And he says, well, we're coming, I got this big group coming from Kansas City. And then we were visiting, and he was telling me, he said, I have this one gentleman, he said, that comes to the show with us brings a car down there every year, comes to hang out. And he said his wife comes with him, and he shows cars all over Kansas City, and she won't go to any of them. She will only go to Alva. She goes to one car show a year, and it's Alva, Oklahoma, because she can go around the downtown and have fun, and she just has a good time all day and hang out and go shopping and spend his money, and she only goes to Alva, Oklahoma. I thought it was great.
That is great. That is awesome. This is the Rose and Ben Show. We're talking to Norval Ritter about the Big Cruise and Car Show, September 19, 2021. We'll be back to wrap up with Mr. Ritter, who, Norval, this thing adds and adds and adds and gets bigger and bigger. There's a couple of Thursdays before the car show. Could you come back and make another visit with us, maybe at least one time again before the car show?
I would be glad to, absolutely.
All right. We'll be back right after this word.
You're listening to Rose and Ben on KALV.
Beatles New Beginnings Nursing Center is proud to offer comprehensive care solutions for those who matter most. From rehabilitation and palliative care to skilled nursing and long-term care, Beatles is committed to providing comfort, dignity, and peace of mind. Now, with a second location, the Beatles family continues its long-standing tradition of excellence, serving the people of Northwest Oklahoma with the same compassion and dedication they've been known for. Come by and see them at 720 North Share Boulevard in Alva. Beatles New Beginnings Nursing Center, your care, your comfort, your community.
This is Rose and Ben on KALV.
Back with Rose and Ben on the radio. 168 years of the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. Fall down 7 times, get up 8. Rosie, you hanging in there okay, girl? Are you doing good?
This is a great program we've got today. Everybody ought to be real happy to hear all the good things we're telling them that's going to be happening in Alva, Oklahoma.
Did you hear that, Anna Maria? No pressure, but don't wreck the program now.
Okay.
Rosie says we've got a good one going.
That's right.
It's Anna Maria Ramirez from Winoka, who does a lot of different things. She is the key girl for America's Oasis, and I want to talk about that in a minute. But she's on the committee that's putting on the Winoka all-school reunion. Now, we do it in Winoka every 5 years. We didn't do it every 5 years. We didn't do it 5 years ago because we were all at home measuring our faces for masks and trying to figure out what we were going to do in the next, 2 or 3 years that they were going to have us sequestered, it appeared at the time. So we haven't had one for 10 years. Now, Norval and his guys did the Alva alumna reunion just a month or so ago. It was tremendously successful. They had not had one, I believe I was told, for 25 years. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Anna Maria is kind of like me. We're kind of like migrant beet farmers. We've just been traveling the world the last 40 years, and now we're back where we started out. Right?
That's right.
What year did you graduate from Winoka?
I graduated in 1987.
You are such a baby.
Then I left for 26 years and came right home.
And I hear your stuff all the time. In fact, in our commercial for Alva State Bank, it features Casasa, and you were the Casasa girl, right?
I was.
All over. You've been to every state?
I've been to every state, all 50 states. If not once, twice.
If not once, twice.
I know. I loved it.
I was in
years on the road. I hit every state.
I had some billboards, and I guess you still do. I was in, where was I? Elk City. And we banked there, and the banker said he couldn't see me on such and such a day because the Casasa girl was coming to town, and we love her. I didn't know what Casasa was at the time.
Yeah, it's a checking account that Alva State actually has, and it makes you a lot of rewards, a lot of interest, a lot of ATM fee refunds. Okay.
So I asked this bank guy in Elk City. I said, well, this Casasa thing's pretty special. He said, well, I don't know about the deal, but the gal that travels for Casasa is wonderful, and she takes me to lunch, and we can't see you that day. So,
yeah, we used to do a big rally for them, the entire financial institution. We'd invite everybody, and we'd do a big kickoff. So we had a lot of fun.
And now you still have a lot of your life is having fun, isn't it?
That's right. Be happy, right?
So this wonderful Ben, I love to get mixed up with this guy. I mean, people will go, "Oh, you're Ben," and I go, "Yeah, I'm Ben." But it's awesome. Another Ben. He's a great guy. He bought the land for what became America's Oasis. And right. Anna Maria is his right-hand person and doing an incredible job.
Thank you.
And what I want to say so I can get it out of my mind and stop thinking about it is my class was in 1964, so it's been a long time since a lot of these people have come to town.
Yes.
They're going to see.
Oh, so much.
They're going to see when we graduated, it wasn't Little Sahara so much, it was the sand dunes. Mm-hmm. And it was small. We had some camels, and we had some fainting goats,
Yes.
which were fun.
Those
And the
were fun.
camels were fun because most new people are very camels are interesting, and you could walk right up to these. But what those people didn't know is camels' defenses are they have two stomachs, and they keep this bile in the bottom of their bottom stomach. And if you aggravate them, they spit on you,
Oh.
which is worse than skunk. Worse than skunk. So that was kind of our recess, was to take people to see the camels. And these people are coming back, haven't been here for years and years. Are you going to have them tour America's Oasis and the Little Sahara and stuff?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. So registration is tomorrow night, Friday night at 4:30 at downtown at the Chamber. But at any time, I would love, if they want a tour of Winoka, let them call me. Let them find me. I'll be, we'll be downtown. But because there's so much progress, not only from the school, but
Lord.
America's Oasis and all the new restaurants, new
Yes.
places to eat.
Yes.
So a lot of good stuff.
Without a doubt. I was told by somebody who seems to know, I don't know if this is right or not, but never let, my motto is never let correct information get in the way of a good conversation. So this may or may not be right, but he said in the last, what did he say? 5 years, I think, 160 houses in Winoka have been either razed and a new structure built, or they've been completely remodeled. You think that's right?
Oh yeah, there's so much growth. Even out at America's Oasis, everybody's buying lots and putting a vacation home there. There's 3 families that are going to move here in the next 6 months. So we're getting more kids in our schools. So it's a lot.
That's another part of the touring aspects. There's a tour ongoing
Yes.
tomorrow and Saturday to see the school facilities. For somebody that hadn't been here in 10 years, in Winoka in 10 years, I think all of those facilities that we have now are since then.
All of it, yes. Most all of it, yes. It's so nice.
Really.
And I haven't seen.
Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah, so I'm gonna tour it too. So I haven't been all the way through it. We've been working at the school every night, but I'm excited to do it as well.
Yeah, you have. You've been at the school every night. And when we were doing the Winoka Rodeo show, and we had the Winoka Rodeo people here, I was reminded that 2 years ago, I think, I was going to do some live streaming at the rodeo, and I was driving back into town from Oklahoma City, and it was late at night, and I thought the rodeo was just in a few days, and I went, I'm going to go out there and take a look to see where this camera placement should be. So I drove out there. It's about 11:30 at night, and you and 2 gals are painting a fence. And I said, there was some profanity
11 o'clock.
involved, but I said, gee whiz, what are you doing? And it was explained to me of things like this, and Norval would attest to this. I guess we all would. We've done committee work. But when you're doing committee work and everything's fun and for fun and for free, you also have to figure on if you have a full-time job, if you have a family. So these gals, including Anna Maria, are going, I got to work in the daytime, and I promised that I was giving them some time. So they're painting a fence at 11:30 at night.
We were. Good times. Good times.
Yeah, right. So we're talking with Anna Maria Ramirez about the Winoka reunion. We talked and had a great conversation with Norval Ritter, who's going to come back a time or two, I hope, before the car show. We're going to pause. Have we gotten all of our pauses in? Yes, we've still got 3 minutes. Can we, Anna Maria, can we sweep the top of the hour and come back and talk a few more minutes about the about the alumni?
Absolutely. Yes, I'd like to go over the schedule.
Good,
Make
good,
sure
good.
that everybody.
Okay, and I go to producer director Cade Kennedy for this information. He is also the acting SID at Northwestern Oklahoma State University. So I have to ask rather than tell. Sir, do we have more time to get to the news, or how are we? We have what? We have about a minute. What do you got for a minute and a half, Anna Maria?
Well, so everyone's rolling in today and tomorrow. There's still places to stay. You can go to the motel, rent a room, or there's a lot of Airbnbs because last minute people are coming. But Friday night registration downtown at the Chamber, and a mixer. There's trivia night tomorrow night, so you can sign up. They're only taking 10 teams, and then come down and listen to some music, some boss music. Jody Brant's husband. He plays tomorrow night, and then we have another homeboy playing on Saturday night, Joe Stanley. He graduated from Winoka as well, so we're excited. There are a lot of good things happening. Saturday is going to be busy. We got a breakfast from 8 to 10.
Where's that?
At the school.
Okay,
It's
at the Commons
school.
building?
Mm-hmm. And then we have just tours and basketball happening at the gym, and then the banquet at 6:30.
I will be, no, Cade will be, both he and I will be doing softball, girls fast pitch softball tomorrow in Winoka. We're going to pause and sweep the top of the hour. We are honored to have Sage Booty, the farm girl, with us right after the news. And then we'll come back with Ana Maria Ramirez and the Winoka Alumna All-School Celebration starting today or tomorrow? Tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow. But people are drifting into
Oh, yes. There's a lot of people
yeah.
that have rolled into town.
Here we go. Back again in beautiful, balmy Alva, Oklahoma. More rain in the forecast, I think. And Ana Maria Ramirez, who is here talking about the Winoka All School celebration that is up on us this weekend, also has a plan B in place in case there's any rain this weekend. I'm sorry, Rosie, please forgive me. Rosie and Ben, I almost slipped myself in there first, and that would have been, well, we'd have had to talk about that. People say to me, you and Rosie are really close, aren't you? And I go, well, let me just give you an example. Like yesterday or day before, I'm sitting outside the studio in my pickup talking on the phone. Rosie pulls up in her beautiful new many $1,000 automobile, rolls down the window and says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm sitting here talking on the phone." And she said, "Well, you idiot, why don't you go inside?" I said, "Rosie, we no longer have those kind of phones that hang on the wall, some of them yellow, some of them red with the long cord that we've wadded around while we talk to whoever it is. We don't have those anymore." She said, "Oh," and drove off. Yes, Rosie and I are very close, very close. That's a good example of our closeness, right? Ana Maria, am I right?
You're correct, but we didn't know each other till about 6 months ago.
That's the truth.
Really?
Rosie has the museum out here where I used to live.
Oh.
So it's the old hospital, and she did a Halloween program, and it was about some of the city fathers, and so she asked me to represent Dean Linder, who was absolutely my best friend, and really, really miss him. And so I got to do that, and that's when I met Rosie. She's been on the earth 90 years. I've known her 6 months.
That's awesome.
It is. Oh, and we need to tell Katie, your daughter Katie, the vet, that we have Listen Live fixed on the website. So she can now dial up KALV.com and listen to the radio anywhere in the world. There'll be other people that need to know that because we blew the thing up not long ago, and it took a little patching, but we got it. Ana Maria Ramirez is like me in so many ways, and one of them is that when she graduated from Winoka, she left and worked all around the United States. And so I left and have been gone for like a half a century, and I've been back for like 4 years. But that's where our roots are, and so people think we've been there forever.
That's right.
And
they're like, wait, they never left? Wait, did they not miss us?
Nobody noticed that we were gone. I was gone a half a century. Nobody noticed it.
I know, me too. Oh,
so Ana Maria is here to talk about the Winoka reunion, which you said the people are coming in now, and it starts tomorrow. There's a big fuss going on. I mean, the princess has bought 2 new dresses. She's in the spa today getting all fritzed up, hands, nails, whatever you guys do. I mean, everybody is putting on their best, except we've got this one little snag, Anna, and that is when Alva had their alumni thing about, what was it, Rosie, a month ago, something like that?
About a month ago.
A previous week to that, everybody that owned a lawnmower in Alva was mowing. Alva looked beautiful that way. I mean, everything was, picked and mowed and flowers put out and so on. Well, it's been raining for 2 weeks in Winoka. You cannot mow a lawn. It looks like Sanford and Sons all over. I mean, there are plants that you can't even identify because they've never been able to grow in Northwest Oklahoma, but because of this lush and this wonderful rain.
It's wonderful rain.
We look a little tacky, but tropical forest tacky,
There we go.
So Ana Maria, run us through it. What have you and your committee
Okay,
got
first I
planned?
just want to say, put it out there. The committee this year is amazing. Love those girls. Each one of us, there's 5 of us that really have worked hard. And Courtney's helped us, and Mindy's, like everybody, all hands on deck, has really come in to really help invite everyone back.
Now, I know Jody Brought, who was Jody Nutter, is one of them. And I know Marv's daughter,
Sherry Childers, she's our president.
she's the president. She's the heavy hitter. And then the get her done, behind the scenes, make this. is
Lisa
her-
George and Bonnie Aiden. So,
And then Courtney helps.
yeah, she did all our Facebooks, all our postings.
Courtney did?
Wonderful work. Yes.
If you go to the, how's it listed? Just Winoka Facebook?
Winoka Alumni Association.
It's some good stuff. And
Yeah.
Courtney did that, right?
She did. She did such a great job.
So let's see. Lisa George,
Lisa George, and then
you, Jody, who else?
Bonnie and Sherry.
Sherry.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and of course Mindy. Mindy's she's done it for years. She helped us a lot to get keep up with the names, keep up with the people,
Oh yeah.
the addresses. Yeah, she's done a lot of great work.
We've got people scattered all over the country, like schools do. So
Friday 4:30 to 9, we're going to have registration at downtown Winoka at the Chamber Building. There is a home softball game at 4:30. It's the Winoka softball girls.
now let me interrupt you just a second. We'll be there. We broadcast their games. The 4:30 is the junior high, and then at 6 o'clock is the high school. So
Okay,
there's a couple of
nice.
games.
And then a 7 to 8 trivia night at the school cafeteria. 8 to 9, come Cruise Main, and then the Mixer downtown at 9 o'clock. And then we've got Saturday is kind of a busy day. It's fun. We've got breakfast starting at 8 to 10. Basketball from 10 a.m. in the 10 a.m. Bingo at the cafeteria as well from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. And then tours and mixers all afternoon, the rest of the day until the banquet. So from 2 to about 6 o'clock. Go have fun, go get with your group, go get with your class, and then come back for the banquet at 6:30. And after the banquet, we're downtown again for Northwest Outlaws. Joe Stanley, his band.
That's a good group.
Mm-hmm.
So I said to Jody on the chamber chats on Monday, I said, we talked about the Alva Chamber. I said, Jody, you're on the committee for the Winoka thing, and I mean, it's raining. What if it continues to rain? And she said,
we're going to America's Oasis under the pavilion.
Under the pavilion.
That's right. We've got a 30,000 square foot venue there that Ben has actually, he said, yes, bring them on. If it's raining, let's go.
I love it to get mixed up with Ben Davis. They go, oh, you're Ben. I go, yeah, I am. I sure am. Oh, are you the guy that started America's Oasis and owns it? Well, I sure am glad to see you. I say like that.
Yeah,
It's
funny.
He's a good guy.
I did forget about on Sunday, Church of your choice, but there is going to be a fundraiser for breakfast, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's the FCCLA group, and it's going to be a Joe's Food Trailer parked across from the Jiffy Trip.
Those girls are national winners.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
I
incredible.
know. So proud that they're from. They're Winoka. This is awesome.
It is.
Yes.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It's what you and I would have called home ec.
Yes.
But it has, and I can never say the letters. I'm okay with FFA. I'm pretty good with 4-H, but this one, it's FCCLA. Let's ask Director Cade Kennedy and producer, and now, let me see, Associate Acting SID of Northwestern Oklahoma State University. What do those letters mean, Cade?
Oh, don't ask me.
Oh, Kate does not have any idea
It's like, oh,
what they
I know speak English.
what they are, what they are, but they are good girls.
Yes.
I'll tell you that.
It's a leadership group. Yes.
Yes,
And
yes.
they were here one day. Yes.
So if anybody can text the all familiar number of my phone, 405-219-1800, and tell me what FCCLA stands for, once again, I'd be very happy to. Okay, and so that text comes in, and Cade Kennedy, hang on, Cade, let me give you the roving microphone.
I feel honored to have the microphone. This is not a privilege. It's Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America.
There, yes.
Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. That's what
That's
FCCLA stands for.
That's awesome. Yeah, and those girls are intelligent. They've got great leadership, and they help our community so much. There's so many groups that we want to thank for, really the football team set up all our tables and chairs. I mean, so we've all come together as a community to make this.
The whole community, the city council, the school, the everything.
Yes, yes, and thank you to the hotel motel tax for helping us in that area. It's getting, prices are higher, and
Lord.
but for $40 you get a banquet dinner, you get free breakfast, you get you get to listen to 2 bands, and so it's a really good deal.
And bump into people that you used to walk the halls with.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of national winners, as those girls are, I'll get to see the rest of the 1964 national champion livestock judging guys.
Nice.
Lee Bixler, Bill Buckland, my cousin, who I've had to live behind my entire life. He's incredibly smart. Put me at a disadvantage. Yeah. Lee, Phil, Joe Howell, and his father was the ag teacher. So I'll get to see those guys.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful.
Long time between seeing. They're scattered all over the country.
Yeah, and we usually have it every 5 years, but we had to skip it because of COVID.
We were measuring our faces
right.
for masks.
So we're excited. We're really. I'm just giddy about everybody coming home and seeing.
How many of your class do you know are coming?
I think most all of them are coming, except not everyone's going to the banquet.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think out of 21, I think maybe there's going to be about 10 of us there.
Ours is obviously older than yours, so we have lost some. We graduated 52, and I'm not sure how many we've lost, but there are 5 or 6. Like for instance, my running buddy, even after we got out of school, and the guy that we got our masters together, and he got his doctorate then, Harry Bartlow, has passed away. God rest his soul. The gentleman who emceed 10 years ago, who's probably as well known in Winoka as anybody, Marvin Miller, may God rest his soul. So there's some people that we love and miss and miss and miss.
For sure.
That won't be there, but only because they can't. They'd
That's
sure
right.
be there if they were still around.
That's right.
Good
Yes.
God.
And
Good God.
the community's so excited to have everybody back, and we got new restaurants, the station, we got Rachel's, the Bonhoff, the pizza. I mean, and we're gonna have some food trucks come down.
Oh.
We'll have Rebel Girls Kitchen downtown Winoka for not only the afternoons but the evenings as well during the dance, so that she makes killer lemonades. Yum. Strawberry lemonade.
You got anything that you forgot to say that we really need to get done?
No, everybody's invited. Come on down. Bring your lawn chair. Come downtown. We do have a backup in case it rains, but I looked last, and the only rain we're supposed to get is on Saturday from 10 to 2. So I don't know. I saw it on the internet.
It's all on the internet, so it must
be true.
It must be true.
Yeah,
It must be true.
No, everybody's invited. Bring your lawn chair. Come visit. There's going to be a lot of.
And if you didn't graduate from Winoka, you can still come join us. I mean, we're not going to
Absolutely.
check IDs.
We've got a lot of people coming back that did not graduate. Like they maybe left their sophomore or junior year, and they didn't graduate from Winoka, but they're coming back. So there's a lot just coming home.
It's
Coming,
good.
checking it out.
It's all good. I'm excited.
Well, thank you
And
for having us.
Oh, so good. You guys have done such an incredible job. So tonight is the beginning. It's a strange deal. Winoka starts their football season tonight, but there's really not a season. This is 0 week. I think the Winoka game might be the first of the year for anybody. Be one of the first ones played in the state, no doubt. So we'll be in Covington for Covington Douglas and Winoka tonight. You can hear the Locker Room Show brought to you by Mock Resources. It ran this morning. It'll run again. I'm not sure because we're pushing it because we're talking here, but it'll run before long, and then it'll run the hour before we go on the air, so probably somewhere around 6 o'clock. And then we'll be in Covington on top of a roof, so I kind of hope that the rain forecast you gave is correct and it doesn't rain
That's right.
tonight.
Oh, no.
But the good news is, Anna Maria, I've been doing these 4 years now. The last 3 years, we have opened in plus 100 degree weather.
Wow.
4 years ago, we opened in Wacomas on top of a tin roof with 103 weather. So this is okay.
Yes.
This is okay.
Yeah.
This little balmy patch here. I may be sitting there with my ear flaps down,
Yeah.
tied under my
the wind
chin.
picks up. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, but they've been beautiful nights.
Oh, it's great.
No.
Thanks for all you do.
Well, thank
and
you.
I hope the girls are listening and hearing me say thank you, thank you, thank you. Rose, it's just been wonderful. You've done tremendous work today. Tremendous.
Anna Marie, you came up to your expectation. You got an A+.
Woo. Rosie, we need to pay some bills, so let's go back to our what we call regular programming,
Okay.
whatever that is.
Okay.
Here we go.